Hello THL and welcome back to Thursday Throwdown. This is Suzuru and I'm here with Goose.
What's up?
Here to bring you another exciting Sylvanas League match. This time between the Hero Power Rangers and what's the other team, Goose?
It's Dad Legend. Mm-hmm.
That's perfect. We got Hockey Boys versus Brit Bulldog. Hockey Boys, if you don't know, you probably do, because you're here watching this. You're probably just watching Tavern Talk. I think he was on it as a guest. He played in playoffs recently. Brought the best lineup of anybody that went.
Mm-hmm.
It's 4 Mechathune decks, which is pretty hilarious.
Do you know how well he did?
No, I don't, unfortunately. Do you?
Oh no, I was asking.
Well, hopefully we can have somebody, somebody will let us know. Maybe he will even, who knows. And the Hero Power Rangers is apparently like a Hearthstone broadcast, like a podcast.
Oh.
So that's pretty cool. Or it's like, I don't know, it's something like that. Their team name comes from it.
Neat. And Dad Legend also comes from a podcast.
Pretty cool. So we have the players doing bands.
They already did their bands.
They did?
Hockey Boys' Druid is banned, and Brit Bulldog's Hunter is banned. Hockey Boys told me straight up that his Mechathune Druid was banned. So maybe he has other Mechathune Druids or other Mechathune decks that we should be expecting, but that's pretty
his Mechathune Druid is banned?
Mm-hmm.
Sick. That's actually, I played my match earlier and I accidentally left my druid named Spiteful Druid for the screenshot. And I was like, whoops. And Brit Bulldog's Hunter's banned?
They probably thought you were messing with them. Yeah.
Maybe.
His Hunter got banned. And he's playing, what's his lineup real quick? Brit Bulldog is playing Druid, Hunter, Paladin, Warlock, so now he has access to Druid, Paladin, Warlock. No Rogue, pretty notable. And then Hockey Boys is playing Druid, Rogue, Warlock, Warrior, and his Druid was banned. So it just says Rogue, Warlock, and Warrior.
The Hunter ban kind of speaks to like playing a bunch of slow stuff too, so maybe we'll see some of that.
It's good since he's playing the Warrior.
Alright,
probably a slower Druid deck as well.
You can go ahead and tell them to get started if you want. What decks do you think we'll see them queue first?
I don't know, that's a good question. Probably nothing polarizing, so Brit Bulldog's Paladin is probably waiting for the Rogue, something like that. I don't think we'll see that come out first.
So we won't see the Paladin, we won't see the Warrior?
Yeah, I don't think so, because those are really important tools in the matchup, and you want to save them, typically. They might be going for the 3-0, I'm not sure.
It looks like they just got into the game, so give me a second and we'll be right in.
No actions have been taken yet.
Your soul shall be mine.
Great.
Oh, wow.
So, what are we thinking about these mulligans?
Well, that's a Sinister Strike.
So we got a Malagos Rogue, right?
Yeah, I feel like Hockey Boys is a sub, so he doesn't really care who wins or loses, I guess. So he can just play whatever he wants.
I mean, he's still got the rest of the team kind of.
This matchup, I don't. Against Cube or Control Lock. I assumed it was even lock by looking at the hand.
I think Mally Rogue might do pretty well against this deck. It's usually bursting you by turn 7 or 8.
Right, burst against Warlock. That's just how you beat it. So.
That 9-cost card. There's the Malagos in hand already. You got the Illusionist.
Right. Yeah, he has the right draw, and this is just how you beat Warlock. So even though the deck is weak, it will probably get at least one win. I mean, this is really what Hockey Boys wanted.
I guess that's true. There's always like a sweet potential with with a deck that can just win the game. So maybe it's not such a bad bring in Sylvanas either.
Especially if your prediction is true that Brit Bulldog. Actually, no. You were saying Hockey Boys probably had a slower deck because they banned the Hunter. My bad. But it looks like this is one slow deck that deals itself damage. I wonder how good these roll the bones are. I mean, you're usually just drawing a card.
Yeah, it's honestly just to cycle because you can't play too many minions in order to draw your combo pieces off the Elven Minstrel.
Right, you don't want to play Novice or Loot Hoarders.
So Roll the Bones just ends up being the next best thing.
And there are Death Rattles. Is it just Cobalt Illusionist, actually?
I think so. I honestly haven't seen too much Mally Rogue, but I think it's just
Yeah, I guess
whole-
nobody really plays it.
I see it like once out of every maybe 50 games on the ladder, something like that.
Really?
Yeah, maybe even a little less often.
Yeah, that sounds kind of high. Interesting he didn't attack the Divine Shield. Kind of signals maybe he wants to vanish. He's not really going to kill those with straight up damage, so kind of makes sense not wasting the dagger.
He might not
My
ever.
hand is too full.
Yeah, like if he's not trying to get
Well.
them dead at all. Okay, the Vanish kills most of this board. It leaves him with a Stonehill Defender again, which is a little bit.
Vanish is really good in this matchup.
One thing the Warlock can do is time a Demonic Project though to try to rip the Malagos out of hand, or one of the other combo pieces. If he hits one of the other combo pieces, he can still get burst for just not as much damage though. So
It's really good for him here. Hockey Boys might not be expecting that. It's really not in all Warlock decks.
for
Some
Hockey,
people-
I think you maybe want to like hold what minions you have so that you have less of a chance of getting.
I don't know. It's kind of a tough card to play around. It's not in every deck. And
It's in a lot
Not-
of them though.
you think so? Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. But to me, it seems like it's not. Well, he's gonna play the evasion just to get cards out of the hand. It's not that important. It's only preventing 2 damage, but hand size.
Oh,
is
and that's gonna get rid of the
important.
Sinister Strikes.
That's yeah. I wonder is there any? Yeah, that's it. Right.
That lowers the burst potential by a ton. And now,
Big
if
time.
he didn't already know, he knows what's up now.
Oh yeah. Now he has to rely on Razor Petal Wallies.
He can't
I would
play the
imagine.
Minstrel, right?
I wonder.
He's just thinking
He's
about what
been-
cards to get out of his hand.
He's been hovering over it.
Oh, now he
Doesn't-
can't play the Razor Petals until he's going off, right? Because the guys can kill the 1 mana. The
Oh,
Razor Petals
wow.
after.
Yeah, and I wonder if Brit Bulldog is gonna go for that. Hold on to the Geist. That's a really, really good observation.
Oh, here we go. And
No.
it's the Illusionist. Does he play? You play 1 or 2 of those in this deck?
2. It's a really core piece. Well, he plays the Skulking Geist. Not going for that. It's pretty clever line.
Yeah, it was just something to think about. Cause like,
Yeah, that's pretty smart.
but he still has the Eviscerates, so
You cannot
Mhm.
the shadow.
maybe it's just better to pressure the rogue while you can. And we have Valera out of Hockey Boys, just setting up and making hand space.
Yep. The Death Shadow, you know. When you have Death Shadow, you can't keep 9 cards in your hand. That's too many.
Gonna see
Oh.
the Spellstone just to get some healing,
Also, cards out of hand.
some more healing.
Okay.
Surprised he
I
pulled
mean,
that.
that's one use for a Howl Fiend.
And what's that draw? 0 mana. It's preparation.
Yeah, not really doing anything here. He can play 3 of them this turn.
It's just burst damage. I guess now he's looking to draw his other
Time slips
Kobold if he
by.
has it in his deck.
Yeah, I would really expect to just play Evasion Elven Minstrel, Coin Elven Minstrel. Just trying to get the Kobold out of his deck, and so he can actually pop off. He just needs cards.
Time slips by.
No, there's no like threats yet, and there's not much coming.
There once was a man from
Too
Gilneas.
soon.
Yep. So he's just using.
Oh wow,
the-
he drew no cards.
So yeah, he can't combo. I had a feeling. So he can Malagos, prep, Evis, coin, Evis, and one Razor Petal is like his maximum burst. So this is not looking too good for him if he can't get through these taunt minions.
Yeah, I'm surprised. I don't play the deck, but it surprises me to see that there's only one Kobold.
You have to be careful about what you draw, right? So it makes some sense. I don't have
You
that
can,
much experience with the deck either, so maybe there's...
Maybe you don't want to illusionist the illusionist.
Yeah, absolutely.
No, that could be like a value trade, I guess.
So there's
was
that
a man from Gilneas.
Vanish, which just makes him replay the Void Lord, I guess? He's buying time for something. I don't know what yet.
I think he's just trying to see,
What cards
you know,
are
make sure he
in
plays
deck.
the games out. Make sure he plays the game out, and you see, that's why I'm really surprised because you have a bunch of Death Rattle triggers, like Necrium Blade. And you're only playing one illusionist. Kinda
It's for the
surprising to me.
consistency and the combo.
Was a man from Gilneas. There once was a man from Gilneas.
He's just making as many 3-2s as he can.
Yep, the 3/2 army.
And this is... Got 2 Siphon Souls. After Malagos, this 3-2 is the biggest minion in the deck. Oh, there goes some of the
my
damage.
God.
I think
Yeah.
he's got one more of those.
And he can play 2 of them. I don't know if he has the hand space though.
It's
Oh, he can deal
interesting
3 to him this
sound,
turn.
so that
Sexy then.
puts him down to 24. So can he do 24 damage? Oh, Necrium Blade. The Necrium Blade?
Oh yeah.
It's for an
Oh,
extra
another
weapon
durability.
hit. There's no death rattles to trigger, so he's just...
He's going smart.
And we don't see the Void Lord come back down. But we
Ooh.
do see Brit Bulldog go up over 30. I think he's just trying to get some information here.
Oh, that's so lucky.
Is it? I mean, it didn't hit the Malagos, but can Hockey even do anything right now?
I mean, he could Void Ripper. Oh wait, never mind. I was thinking he could Void Ripper his Malagos and hit for 12, as well as using Eviscerates and.
If
he just
Bulldog
wants to play
didn't
them.
play the other Void Lord, I guess that's true. But he has the Siphon Soul in hand. I guess it's a line you could run for, but... Do we have another sap that you could draw to push 6 more damage? Maybe that's part of the line. The Necrom Vial's pretty dead here.
I think he loses.
Mally... Coin, Evis, or coin, prep, Evis,
If he wants to play that twice, he has to. Yeah, that's not how that works.
He
He had
could have
the
played
coin-
it twice with the coin.
He had the coin first, though.
Yeah, he had the Mally coin prep, and then he could have Evis. Or like Mally coin prep, I guess. But
Yeah, Mali coin prep. Avis.
that's just it.
Well, the Demonic Project is getting his combo.
So now...
I guess that's what we got out of that matchup. His rogue's gone. And Hockey Boys just has his Warlock Warrior. Given we know that he brought Malagos Rogue and Mechathune Druid, I'm guessing this is Mechathune Warrior and Treachery Howlfiend Warlock. I don't know.
I
be
mean,
anything.
it could be anything. We're just taking a minute while they're planning the next picks.
Gul'dan versus
There's a wisp
Gul'dan.
in this deck. Okay, so I was kind of along the right line.
Mine.
Something
Your
ridiculous.
nightmare.
The Wisp for the Sea Giant.
And Glinda.
Get a Defile. Oh, it's Glendale. That's right.
Yup, it's Glinda. You play a few wisps, and then you
We
play
have
like
turned
3
our
sea
curse
giants.
into our strength.
Oh, and it's an even deck.
Oh. Well, yeah, all those cards fit in there. Yeah, you try to get like 3 sea giants in one turn. Or 2, I don't really
That's
know
a pretty
the
cool
math.
build that I haven't really seen before.
Oh, you haven't seen?
I mean, I've seen the Glinda thing, but I've never seen it as an even deck.
Oh, yeah. Me neither. Well, I haven't seen it past Gen even releasing. Just like Mechathune, like, you can build it just as a regular even deck, and then it also can kill you. Mechathune.
This
Well,
is
now...
Are
Yeah,
these
but-
teams in contention for playoffs? Maybe it's just like they decided to meme for fun.
I don't know. At least Hockey Boys is a stand-in, so... But I'm sure they wouldn't let him stand in if, like, I'm sure he would play serious decks if they wanted him to. But Brit Bulldog doesn't know yet, because this just looks like even luck.
That's true. It's even lock and it's got some threats. He chose to play this into Control Warlock too. Over
Well, not the jig of up, I guess, if he's playing this Wisp.
over
I mean, given
he played the Wisp.
Bulldog's hand, yeah, I think...
I guess playing the Wisp just lets you life tap.
And it does that. That works out really well. Well, now he's at 6, and he's dead.
Yeah, with
So
those
actually-
Spellbreakers and Spellstone, like
It was just a better even lock, because the Wisp allowed him to deal 12 this turn.
it is pretty good with the Defile. The game isn't over yet though. The sack
It is.
pact on the 7/7. Is it? Oh yeah, it is.
Your magic
You're
shall
right.
not save you.
It's fine.
I don't know how I missed that one.
Whatever.
Great!
Well, I don't know. I don't think Hockey Boys wanted to win that way, to be honest. But it happened.
And we're
I have a feeling he's a little disappointed, but still happy.
Warlock down for bolt. I don't know. That was a pretty sweet Defile. I think you put those things in your decks, you want to do them, but like you still take wins where they come.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Giant on 3, Drake on 4 is a good way to.
Oh, I'm a little lost. Okay, well that makes more sense.
Gul'dan.
Yeah.
At first I was really surprised to
I
see
will fight
Paladin
with honor.
into Warlock, but can't be Odd Paladin. And
Eh.
Hockey Boys,
Odd Paladin I find actually does okay against.
We have turned our curse
But-
into our
Really?
strength.
Yeah, like you
I
think it's
wouldn't have guessed
unfavored,
that.
but if you play around the removal, like force it out on weak stuff, and then you just kind of outlast them and kill them.
you can't really play around the file though.
Well, you make them use
Just
it on a few
always
1/1s.
removes your board. I guess just like play it safe. How you play against any control deck as an aggro deck, I guess.
For duty.
Just seems incredibly hard because their tools are so strong. It's not as bad as like, you know, a non-odd warrior that's playing like Warpath and Blood Razor.
Yeah, this one though might be a little bit.
Out of my
Well, it's a completely different matchup because we have these unique cards. Might see.
Yeah,
a Tyrion
it's
get
like-
picked up here.
Prismatic Lens, Control, Uther combo Paladin.
Oh, that
versus
has
Glinda
to be what it is,
Crowskin.
right?
Oh yeah, I'm guessing because he's
Because
playing Uther.
we saw the prismatic and the spells that we're getting are consecrate and call to arms. So the prismatics are just extra copies of like call to arms, I guess.
I guess. I don't know. I'm guessing this is a combo deck because Uther is played on its own.
It can
Again-
be. Like it is a big like
It's
it's
not
just a
combo.
big weapon, but he could have like the ancient masters kind of going for that route, but it could also just be a mid-range deck. Okay,
Well,
well that answers
no,
that.
But this is an interesting matchup you don't see every day.
No, for sure.
You don't see ever. I mean,
We're gonna see some giants become some 3/3s. That's probably the best defensive term we would have.
or we're gonna see. All right, just kidding. But soon we're gonna see a couple sea
Glinda
giants.
action.
We're gonna see multiple sea giants in one turn.
He saw
Maybe.
the wisps, but not any of the other
So
stuff.
one
right?
wisp, and I think when you see one wisp,
I mean, you know.
kinda gives it away. Yeah. So how many sea giants can he play? So he can play Glinda. That would bring them down to 4. One wisp would bring them down to 3. 2 wisps would bring them down to 2.
That's
But then he'd have
yeah.
not
think-
enough space. He'd be able to play 1, I believe.
I think if we're just gonna see a sea giant and not
just
Glinda.
value sea giants. He could have played the other 0 mana cards and the sea giant, 2 sea giants, I believe.
But he needs to consider quality, consider
Right.
the 5
He doesn't wanna
Shrink Ray.
overstep.
I was just trying to remember the name of that card, and here it is to help me out. Shrink
Mhm.
Ray.
Yeah, just doesn't want to overextend. Sees it's a control deck. Makes sense.
So he's using the Shrink Ray without the Pyromancer. Feels perfectly safe against 3 minions at 21 health, at 24 health.
I think it's fair. Yeah. It's Warlock. It's not gonna buff them. It's kind of got not a lot of use for these, except for the Sea Giants. Which now he can just play another Sea Giant, but
There's only one left, right? And I don't think we want to see the other one until we're making a lot of them. Do you think he plays
Right.
Baleful Bankers to go infinite, or
Could,
it's
if he
just
could.
just a
I mean, that would
tempo
be-
combo?
if you're going for
The light
like the most fun,
we fight.
then yeah, you would be doing that, in my opinion.
All right.
I think he can make.
Hellfire Wild Bolt.
All right, well this works too because he gets to push, and you know
He's ready for that penguin.
he can just play these. He only needs 1 0 mana minion to go off with Glinda.
And we're gonna see that Uther. It's a big 20 health gain. We should have enough time.
Yeah, that's super ridiculous health. Some of these
Get the
paladin
combo set
cards.
up.
Some of these paladin cards is really good, especially.
It's a really
I already forget the
cool-
name. Tarum. Like that card was so broken and now we don't see it. Kind of crazy.
I mean, you only don't see it because
Did he
don't
just
really
tap
sell
at
it.
10 cards?
yeah, he wanted to go to 15 health for the.
Didn't need anything else left in his deck. Maybe he's not playing Baleful Banker.
He has the Gul'dan in his hand, so just felt like he had enough. Wants to pressure through the Uther. One thing about the Uther that's really cool is that you can
Oh, he
kind
just
of.
picked up a quality.
Yep, that's
big.
a board wipe.
Yeah, and now Brit Bulldog can push.
You can kind of attack on 2 fronts with this deck, where you pressure their life total and you pressure them with like an OTK potential, so they have to kill your 2/2 every turn, but they also have to not die, so they have to make a lot of inefficient plays.
Okay.
That is a very efficient play.
Go there?
Yeah, I mean that's about the best thing you can do on 10 mana shy of winning the game, right?
I don't think he really wanted to this bad. I mean, I guess it's the best here, but
No rest.
he's not dealing with his opponent's game plan.
Is this over? No, he's just tempoing and defending them.
Yeah, there's
Because he can win next turn if they don't get
Right. He's only Hockey Balls only has 15 health.
But we're gonna see them get cleared. It just forces it out here.
Uh-huh.
Because if he's paying attention, he knows that there's the 1 in hand. We could see just like ping on one of them, but then he can potentially still combo with the Brewmaster.
This clear is really good. And he can start gaining health.
So now we have the race to the combo, right?
Azeroth will be
Where
purified.
we need
Put
to
it
roll
on your
different, Brit Bulldog needs to roll different horsemen,
Job's done.
get them in his hand.
Is that how it works?
Find that card. Yeah, so... the Zola being more expensive, though, I don't know how he... I guess he just gets the third one in his hand that way, so he has to roll... He's got 50-50s to find the thing to Zola next turn. We're looking at a 2-turn lethal setup. And we got Hockey
I don't know if
Boys
he can beat this Wisp, though.
not going off, but
That's
still
the
playing
problem.
Wisps. And
Like your steed,
I
jeez.
return.
he's checking his horseman. He finds out it's not one of the ones that's in his hand.
Wait,
Gonna see some health gain.
did he have 3 horsemen in his hand?
Yeah, he bounced 2 with Brewmasters, and he just got the third one with Zola.
Okay, so okay, he's the third one now. I thought he could have won there.
No, he only had 2 in his hand for that turn.
Okay, so he wins.
He didn't
I
have the
guess.
mana to win that turn.
I guess
And
he wins now.
We see the Sea Giant combo going off, but just a little bit too late.
I don't. Yeah, I don't really know what to say.
That this was really
Never
cool.
seen a board state like this. And then the person with this board state and this health advantage then loses.
No peace, no
That's
rest.
the OTK. He just has to make sure to play all of his guys before he hero powers. And Hockey Boys being a sport, staying in for this rad animation.
It's not cool enough, in my opinion.
That's both Warlocks out.
So does that make him 1-1?
No, it doesn't.
Really? Wait.
That was the third game of Hearthstone we've seen.
Really?
Mally Rogue versus Control Warlock,
Yeah, and in this game.
and Warlock versus Warlock.
Yeah.
That's 3 games.
Victory or death.
What did
I
we
will
just watch?
fight with honor.
Warlock versus Paladin. Right?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so Hockey Boys is up 2-1.
There
Right?
you
Or
go.
other way around. Okay.
He's down 2-1, 1-2. Yeah.
Down 1.
He's down to his warrior to sweep these. To sweep these.
Oh, is he playing Odd Warrior?
Yep.
Why? This deck is too good for his lineup.
We fight.
I don't think he wasn't trying to win, man. I think he was trying to win. He was targeting.
I think he was having fun.
I think he was having fun, but still trying to win. Like targeting the.
His other 3 decks are Glinda Crowskin combo, Malagos Rogue, and Mechathune Druid. So
mean, You beat
I don't
Druid
think
and
he was
Warlock
expecting
like
to
that.
win. I think he was more. The primary focus was to fool around.
I'm thinking, why not both?
Well, I don't see. I mean, if he's going for something fun, I mean, this isn't. I mean, for some people, this is really riveting Hearthstone. But for me, pressing the hero the hero power button every turn and gaining 4 armor is really, really lame. And I don't see how it fits in with the whole
Job's done.
It would make
the whole
sense
fun
as a,
combos.
as a conquest lineup
thing.
if you could target, but in Sylvanas, I'm not sure.
I think he just likes the deck, is what I would probably say. He would have to. He can't bring like all these fun decks and then bring a deck that he doesn't like just because he thinks it's really good.
Well, this is.
That would be weird.
Job's done.
Do you think he brawls this?
Yeah, why not?
Does the Super Collider change anything?
You got 2 of them. What else are you gonna use it on?
Stop the combo going off. Got an early Uther from Brit Bulldog. I don't know how the warrior wins this matchup. I'm sure it has some small chance to with Elise or something.
Yeah, I don't either. I think it's.
Giggling
I don't
in
know what-
winter, saying hello.
I don't know what he could at least into.
What?
I think it's. I think this
Ferrazzi?
is.
Is that in that set?
Maybe.
But he's already got the Uther. That's kind of all you need.
Reporting
Oh yeah, it's over. I mean, if you're gonna look at any deck that just can't really deal with combo, just God Warrior. You know, that is kind of part of the reason you might want to bring combo.
Yes, he was hoping his combo decks would beat the other combo decks.
Yeah, I don't know if he was expecting to face. I mean, especially this combo deck. When you see Paladin, you expect
reporting for duty.
Odd Paladin.
Odd
That
Paladin,
would've
and
been a
therefore
great
you build
matchup.
your
Yeah.
therefore you build your lineup based on that. And when they're very much the opposite of Odd Paladin, it changes everything. So,
I was just gonna say this pairing getting could be pretty threatening, but even just playing Uther here deals with it. So
oh yeah, he did get a lot of value,
The
but
light's justice has failed.
yeah, I could see Hockey Boy is not even bringing this warrior if Rip Bulldog didn't have the Paladin, right? Could be why. Actually, no, he had to. What I mean is maybe he was planning on playing some meme Mechathune warrior. He decided to play Odd because he knew that would be really good against Odd Paladin.
we've got a Baku.
Yeah, sure. I don't really know what to say.
Death was
There's just no way to pressure the Paladin fast enough with the draw this good. I guess Brit could always roll the same horseman for the rest of the game.
You're right. This helps.
Maybe some Dr. Boom shenanigans could happen. What if this
mean-
is Mechathune Warrior, but you just have to get the Mechathune off of Dr. Boom? Eh?
Or Omega Assembly.
Right.
But can you play the other cards? No, you can't play Iterate.
Well, you just play it and then they don't kill it, and then you play your other stuff.
I don't think that doesn't make any sense though. You have to you have to kill your own dude with Iterate.
Azeroth
Iterate isn't in there because you do it in one thing. Iterate is in there to kill your own dude.
No, yeah, but the Mechathune can die in combat, is what I mean.
unity, precision, perfection.
This jungle hides many secrets.
We're
I
on the
guess.
Elise plan.
Mechathune could die in combat. You're technically right.
What I'm telling you is there's a chance.
Yeah, I guess.
We're already up to 2 horsemen, White Mane
Azeroth will
and
be
Nazgrim.
You
We just
even
got another
you're-
White Mane, so
Wow.
snapped that Terran.
I love that
Snap
you're
this Terran
bothering.
too.
That's so funny. I love that you're bothering like reading the names. This game is just over, and you're like trying to figure out a way to like commentate it. But I don't know. These Terrams are cool though.
They're
I think, yeah, I think that he could just like take a chill pill on the combo and just like toy with
Yeah.
Hockey Boys. Like he could just set up the combo and then not play it.
I mean, he's gonna try to win. He's got the White Mane on the board, so he didn't hero power. Interesting.
Who knows?
I will side
Purity Rover. That Galvanizer is pretty sweet for making
Oh,
a tempo push.
That's 4 mana
No
of value.
peace, no
6
rest.
sixes. Or we can't.
Oh, jeez.
Now his tutus are bigger, so they're harder to kill.
Yeah.
Both
well.
brawls are gone.
Oh, Super Collider.
I mean, he has to. It's the only way to get the Morgan off the board. MC Tech, it's okay. That was the
What if he MC
second worst
techs
option.
all 4 horsemen?
It's perfect.
He wouldn't win because it
Doesn't have root there, yeah.
Trigger of the hero bar, yeah.
Death was merely a setback.
Well, Nazgrim and Whitemane are the ones in his hand, so this game's gonna
Hockey
go on
Boys
for. He could
And
lose in
draw a card.
fatigue.
Oh! He could Azalina the 4 horsemen. But he still doesn't have the hero power.
Doesn't
Whatever.
have the Uther. He could
I
have
mean-
Azalina the Uther. That was a. That was
Yeah.
a thing.
Right. That's the winning line, I think. You Azalina the Uther and like a lot of stuff that helps you win.
If the Paladin never rolls the other horseman, though, he's very far behind in fatigue.
Death was merely a setback.
Yeah, but he has this thing.
He's
And he
down
kinda
to one
threw that one
Tarim
out
left. This game is not over. He's
I
got-
don't know, dude.
Hockey Boys has the flurries to keep the horsemen off the board.
When did Brit Bulldog get to 16? Well,
That's
I
what
don't
I'm
know.
saying. Like, Hockey Boys has been putting these, like, timing attacks to put as much pressure as possible on. He's gonna play that before the flurry to make an
He'd be the
extra minion.
coolest kid in school if he won this.
So, he's making as much, like, minion pressure as he can.
Oh
And
yeah.
right, we're gonna see a roll. If it's one of the two in his hand,
No
it's
rest.
not.
Put it
Now
on
he's
your-
now it's over. But if it was another like he had to win a 50-50 at some point.
Right.
And just to make sure he's not dying to some random burst.
50% chance. It's not that low.
It's gonna Azalina to see it happen. No, it's not. He's very favored, but
Hopefully
he
that's
sees
happening.
the writing in
Oh,
the stone.
no. He's done. Well, that was a really interesting show.
That was some Hearthstone.
I thought this was a 1 seed match.
It was. They were very
I
good
know.
players. They played.
They were.
Those
They
decks
played those
very
decks
well.
really well.
I don't know what to tell you. Sometimes you bring some out of the box stuff, and sometimes it works, and sometimes you lose to other out of the box stuff. I really like that Paladin deck.
I hated it. Deck is terrible.
If we want
It was
to...
cool.
It's not terrible.
It's awful, dude. I don't know. It's cool. But there's other decks that do that. I like if you're going for all in, that deck's not super all in, but when you like want to beat Odd Warrior, I think I like Mech'Thun Priest. That's a good all in, you know, you draw your Hemet, you win the game. Our 5 seed on my Sylvanas team is has only lost once in the league with Mech'Thun Priest, and he keeps beating aggro decks with it.
Yeah, I mean, Mech'Thun Priest is one of the more consistent Mech'Thun decks, but the Paladin deck's not actually too bad.
I mean, it's got other good cards in it, you know what I mean?
You're always it's better against the aggressive decks because your other cards are good. You know what I mean? Like the priest cards are not that good in a lot of situations.
No, you just you're forced to play like some really bad cards. It is a lot more. It's a more all-in deck.
So we're gonna get Brit Bulldog in here for a short interview before we end. We'll see if that Paladin deck was a choice because he knew he was playing against, or
Yeah, I don't know.
what have you.
He might have picked his classes before they said who the stand-in was. I'm not sure.
Okay. Um, just trying to. There we go. Learning the tech. You'd think I'd
Hello?
know it by now. Hey, welcome. Nice
Hey, how's
match.
it going?
How are you?
What's up?
I'm okay, yeah.
That was something.
Right?
What made you decide to bring OTK Paladin?
So, I was in the middle of like Hurricane Florence, right? And I had problems like ranking up and everything, and I really lost the drive to play Hearthstone this month. And OTK Paladin really brought it back for me. Like I saw Tice play it in the global games, and he won against Shudderwock by having the plated beetle to put him at 33 health.
Oh, I saw that game actually. That was really
Yeah,
cool.
and I started playing it ever since, and and I'm unbeaten in the league with it so far right now. So
Cool.
That's awesome. We were like thinking maybe you brought it because hockey has like a penchant for playing these other combo decks or something like that, but that you just like it.
so
That's
honestly,
sweet.
I had no idea who Hockey was until somebody said he's the one who brought all four Mech Cthulhu. I was like, no way, that was him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's really cool. I'm glad that the hurricane didn't put you out
Oh
too
no,
much.
we were able to evacuate a couple of days before it hit. So yeah.
That's good.
He was really sad that you banned his druid because it was a Mechathune deck.
And as soon as I banned it, he messaged me that too.
Yeah, he's not shy about it.
No, I really like that he plays those funky decks though.
Yeah, it's refreshing to see some different stuff.
Yeah, I mean, when all you see is odd paladin, odd rogue, all this stuff, it's nice to see. Or quest rogue, it's nice to see something different every once in a while.
Mm-hmm.
Well, congrats. That's I think that was the first match that got played for you guys, so
Yeah,
you
2-1,
put
that's
yourselves in
pretty
a
good.
good position.
All right, thank you guys, I appreciate it.
All right.
Have a good night.
Yep, you too.
And that'll just about do it for Thursday Throwdown, I think. Be sure to follow, subscribe, etc. if you haven't, if you can. Tune in tomorrow for Friday Night Fights. It's another pretty cool show. They do twice as many matches as we do, so
Wow.
twice as much chance to see something like that happen, although I think that's a highlight for us.
Yeah, probably no, you won't. Only when we cast.
Alright, this is Sasuru. I'm here with Goose. Have a good one.
Yep. Good
Thanks for
night.
watching. Alright. Yeah, I can tell. That's why I didn't stick around too much for it.